Okay, we back again, ladies and gentlemen, with another video, Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo, back again with another one. Rate, comment, and subscribe, guys, to the channel. Yeah. Very important video, guys. Before we begin, we got to talk about a few ground rules regarding this particular topic. First thing first, I think that this video here, you gotta listen to it with a critical mind to gather truth. You have to be able to listen. I think that Dodash hit an all-time low with this one. I think this is the worst, possibly the worst video she ever did. Because she's clout chasing off the death of another person. She took the death of another person. Let me go get the receipt. Let me see. I think this is it. Yeah. She took the death of this woman. Hold on. I think this is it. Yeah. She took the death of this woman, right? This woman's death. And she's using it for personal gain. Now, we're going to break down a lot of things, guys. This particular woman took her own life June 20th, 2025. And now all of a sudden, Dodash is using this. Now, keep in mind, why is she using this? We're in September 5th. This happened June 20th, 2025. So for her to be using this, that's her attempt to try to play with the sympathy of people, the emotions of people. She's trying to cause public outrage, and she's trying to she's trying to subliminally plant the seed in you that she's being bullied. And that she has considered taking her life because people make videos about her. And in order to solve her problems, you need to give her money. That's pretty much what this is about, guys. So we're going to break down some things, and I want y'all to pay attention, man, because we provide the best videos, the best content, and also shout out to Mr. Skinny. You know, I got to make sure I give proper respect. Mr. Skinny posted a video. And I just want to make sure I recognize him. Because I always recognize people. But only certain content creators moving forward I would recognize. Anybody else, I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people in these YouTube streets be moving funny. And I won't be shouting y'all out. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't have to shout me out. I don't really care. I don't need the shout outs. But let's get to the content. We're reviewing Dodash's worst video. This is her worst video yet, guys. In this video, she is using someone's death. Y'all gotta listen here. This is not entertainment. You people, when y'all come to YouTube, right? There's a time to be entertained. There's a time to laugh. It's a time to joke. This is not entertainment. This is a woman who is using the death of someone else for personal gain while playing the victim. You know what I'm saying? And again, Mr. Skinny's in the building. Make sure y'all check out his video. He did a good video, like I said. That's his video there. His video was already in the algorithm already, so I got to make sure I give proper credit. And make sure y'all view the video too, because he be doing his videos and people be hating. It's like, I don't know what's going on with these YouTube streets, bro. But it is what it is. This is Doe Dash's worst video because she promoted herself by using this woman's death. Now, I'm going to say some things that might trigger some people. I don't care, but I'm going to warn you. If someone takes their own life, I don't care. I'm just being straight. I don't care. Are you mad yet? Because I don't care. Nobody's going to make me take my life. I don't care what you say. And I personally don't like the term cyberbullying. I don't like that term. Whoever made that term up, I think that that's a cop-out. Because if you feel that way, get off social media. That's the solution. I don't like that term. I don't know who made that up, but it's been around way back in the days of YouTube and social media. I couldn't stand that word because it's like, what do you mean you're being bullied? Are we in junior high school? What somebody pulling your hair? Like, what are you talking about? If you don't like somebody's talking, then get off social media. That's the solution. Turn off your computer, turn off your mobile devices, and stop it. But the world don't revolve around you. Now, this particular lady has passed away due to her taking her own life. Now, again, guys, for the record, I don't know this woman to care about her. Do you understand me? I don't know her. What I am here to do is educate, stimulate thought, and make you use your brain. You know, that part of your brain that you don't use. Doe Dash used that woman's death for her own personal gain. Let that register in your mind. She used her death to enrich herself by promoting herself and comparing herself to the work that she was doing. Now, this woman, again, I don't know her, nor do I feel sorry for anybody that take their own life. You got to understand and respect my opinion. I just don't respect that. I don't feel sorry. I'm not going to cry. I don't care. If anybody can make you go, take your life, you're the problem, not them. You're the problem. That means you're dealing with issues that is out of my control. But I just don't feel sorry for that. Even if it's a loss for someone else, that's their loss. That's not my loss. Nor am I disrespecting anybody's death. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. I've heard many stories about people taking their lives. I don't care. Do you understand me? You have a choice. There's a lot of factors with her story that don't add up, because if she's such a loving person, I may have to do an investigation in regards to the death of, I believe her name is Mikayla. Mikayla. I'm gonna have to do an investigation on her death, because they're saying that she took her life, but I just don't believe it. I believe that somebody else took her out because of whatever reason, and they wanted her out of the way. And whatever happened, they made it look like she took her own life because of her mental issues. She had mental issues based on her husband. He said that she was on the spectrum. And these are all verified facts. Verified. because I do my research. She had a lot of different issues, and she was devoted to animals because of her conditions. And the way I see it is, if she was a person that was so in love with animals, dedicated to taking care of animals, she would not take her own life. But this is what the husband was saying, that, you know, her friends and people online was saying negative things about her, and she just decided, hey, I'm going to take my life. I don't believe that story. My first discernment tells me that something is not right. I watched the video with the so-called husband crying. I just didn't buy it. Guys, I have discernment. I could just read people. Sometimes I wonder why I got this gift, but I could just look at people and read them and just know they're lying. You know? Am I saying the husband took her out? Possibly. But I don't believe him. It's just something about his video that is just not adding up. You know? Because they started all these fundraisers and all these other things. You look at the YouTube platform, they got over 2 million subscribers. And I'm like, 2 million subscribers, you guys are supposed to be making money. But you got all these videos with fundraisers and everybody's just trying to make money, and they using her death still. And I'm like, you know, it's a lot of people do a lot of things for money, guys, which includes DoDash. DoDash took Mikayla's death and compared herself to her by talking about her surgery that she pretty much went out there and got people to give her money to get a surgery to lose weight and to deal with some other bodily issues, which is all selfish and vain, right? And she's trying to play the victim and basically trying to imply that she may end up taking her own life. That's why I keep saying, guys, I think this is her worst video yet, because in her desperation for attention, she used Mikayla's death to clout chase off of her death to enrich herself. Let's listen to her tape and break this thing down. So make sure you hit the like button, guys. Stop being a hater and hit the like button. Right? Let's go.
I want to take this time to remember a beautiful soul, Mikayla Reigns.
You don't know her to know she's a beautiful soul. You don't know her, DoDash. How do you know she's a beautiful soul? You're gaslighting the viewers. You're love bombing. You don't know her. You randomly picked her in order to talk about her. I wouldn't be surprised if you talked about her before. I wouldn't be surprised, because you're the type of person that rehash old content because you figure people forgot about the old content. Listen to what she said. Let's go.
She was a part of the Save of Fox. I want to take this time to remember a beautiful soul, Mikayla Reigns. She was a part of the Save of Fox. She recently... Well, you know.
Anytime you see them have that pause, they're trying to make it become more emotional, more dramatic. And if you notice, she got the background music. I put a filter on it to kind of limit the music playing. Remember, I showed you guys the other day that when these YouTubers do these type of videos, they put the sad music in the background, and pretty much they go and they start to beg you for money and stuff like that. Right? Let's go.
You saw the title. She was raising money to save animals.
Like you cared about the animals.
Right, this is Mira, everybody.
I'm fast forwarding all of this because this is not even necessary. She's doing all of this stuff to play with your emotions, right? Let's get to the content. Let's get to what she's doing, because she's clout chasing off this lady's death.
And I'm not sure of the full story, but she received a lot of backlash.
You're not sure of the full story. You already been exposed, which means you didn't even do your research about the story. So why are you talking about it? Are y'all getting that, guys? She just said, I'm not sure about the full story. Hold on a second. Let me close a couple of these windows. I got a ton of windows open. Let's see. I don't know if it'll still give me problems. In the meantime, between time, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Because this is the worst video Dodash has made to date. The worst video, guys. All right. Okay, let's get back at the content. Let's rewind it back a little bit. Let's go. Oh.
Full story, but she received a lot of
costs and
I'm not sure of the full story, but she received a lot of backlash.
She said she received a lot of backlash, but she don't know the full story. But on her video title, she said, oh, she took her life because she was being bullied. That's what she did.
I recently raised money.
Why are you talking about you? Why are you saying you recently raised money? Why are you even talking about you after telling us about that woman? Why don't you continue talking about her and her cause so people can raise money for her cause? Why are you talking about you? Could you answer that question for me, Dodash? Why is she talking about herself, guys, after that woman passed away?
And I'm not sure of the full story, but she received a lot of backlash. I recently raised money for my surgery, and before that, to have my loose skin removed after losing 100 pounds. But I'm making this video for anyone who is raising money for anything. I want to let you know that for some reason, people do not like when you raise money.
No, it's not about people don't like when you raise money. And just like Mr. Skinny said in his video, that woman did something that a lot of people just didn't do. She cared about animals. She did something noble. She was focusing on the vulnerable, the animals that nobody would ever care about. And it's really because of her condition. She had various disabilities and different issues mentally, all sorts of different things. But she was still a wife, had children, and she was dedicated to the betterment of animals, foxes. You getting some damn surgery, nobody cares about that. That's not helping the earth. That's not helping the world. It's not solving no problems. It's all vanity. It's vain. Right? So why are you comparing what she did, right, with you? You weren't saving animal lives. You weren't caring about animals. So why you use her death, Dodash, to empower yourself? You don't care about this woman. You never followed her work. You never donated to her cause. You never gave $1 to that woman's cause. You never supported their fundraisers. So why are you using her in your videos? Why are you using her to promote yourself? Why are you telling the world that you raise money for some, operation? Nobody cares about that.
For anything. I want to let you know that for some reason, people do not like when you raise money. They do not like it. You may have a lot of people come against you, people that are close to you, people that you thought wanted to see you win and see you help people. It could be from me raising surgery or you're raising money to save puppies. For some reason, people do not like it.
Your surgery is not helping nobody. So stop talking about puppies and raising money to help people. You're not helping nobody with a surgery for yourself. That was all vanity. And to be honest with you, you waste your time getting that surgery. Because the images that you keep posting, that's not you. That used to be. And also, that's Photoshop with filters. So please stop doing that. Stop posting the pics with you coming out in a dress and doing this and trying to show people. That's not how you look now. So don't do that. That's deception. Be real. Go live and put on that dress. I dare you. Go do it. Go live. Live. Put on that dress and do all of that movement stuff that you did in the video. Because we're going to get to it.
And I am making this video to let you know, do not stop. Do not give up. Do not give in. You'll have your own neighbors try to come against you, but you keep pushing.
What does this have to do with Mikayla's death? What does this have to do with Mikayla's death? You're clout chasing off her death for personal gain. And you're talking about your surgery because you're trying to get people's money.
Once you raise that money, you are going to not only help so many people,
your surgery didn't help nobody,
but your soul will feel good. And God got your back. I don't know.
Don't bring God into anything. I'm tired of you talking about God. You're not with God. You disrespect God. Every time you bring God in, he's disappointed because you're manipulating people. If you understood anything about the Bible or God, you wouldn't be gaslighting viewers and lying to them every day.
You believe in God, but God got your back. All these darts coming at you, all these people hating you, all these people calling you a scam or fraud.
Nobody called Mikayla a scam. They called you a scam. So again, Dodash, why did you use Mikayla to clout chase off her death? Let her rest in peace. Nobody called Mikayla a scam. So who are you talking to? When you talking to that camera, who you talking to? Nobody's calling nobody behind that camera a scam. You're the one they call a scammer. And you're still scamming the people.
Let them. Let them. You may lose subscribers.
May lose subscribers. Your viewers don't got no subscribers to lose. You're gaslighting and talking about yourself. You're projecting your issues onto everybody. You're the one who lost 2,500 subscribers, not your viewers. Shout out to Floridine Rollo for the support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Says, as I stated about said individual, she also stuck and can't do material. They will post anything without content. 2024 was the last year they could lie and cast spells. The projecting Ringo, she a witch for sure. I agree. She loves projecting. All she care about is money. That's all she care about is money, money, money. She don't care about Mikayla's death, guys. Trust and believe. She don't care about that.
You may lose friends, you may lose followers. At the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about your purpose and what you were put here to do.
So your purpose to be here was to get a surgery. Your purpose was to beg people for money so they could pay for your surgery so you could do what? Take photos and videos and show off? That's purpose? No.
Let them talk.
Oh, we're going to talk regardless how you feel.
Let them. Because they will be blocked by the forces of heaven.
If the forces of heaven could block us, the forces of heaven would have paid your damn rent. And we know that didn't happen. The people did. The people paid your rent, not the forces of heaven. So why would the forces of heaven block people that talk about you, but yet you stole a photo from Natural Hair Kenya and played it as if though it's yours and used it to promote your hair care products? How come you ain't doing hair care product videos? Can somebody talk to me about it? How come you ain't doing the hair care product videos? What happened? What happened to the products? What happened to you going out shipping out products? Where did it go? See, all of those videos were old videos, guys. If you go back to all of Dodash's videos, bro, she's wearing the same shirt. Those are all old videos, old videos that she edit together, and she make you believe it's a new video for today. It's all old videos.
They will be blocked, and they will not be allowed to touch you. They can talk, they can say what they want, but at the end of the day, you are completing a mission.
What does this have to do with Mikayla's death? Why did you use that woman's death to promote yourself? Because you're promoting yourself at this point. And you're gaslighting the people as if though you're trying to motivate the people, when really you're just talking about yourself. You're the one losing all your subscribers. You're the one that's literally falling apart. And it's not nobody that we didn't do nothing to you. You're doing this to yourself. You're continually lying, people making reaction videos about the things you put out. And now you're trying to play the bully, the victim, as if though you're being bullied. Please grow up. You're putting out content. People are reviewing your content. That's all this is. And you're using Mikayla's death to enrich yourself. How cruel could you be? How heartless could you be?
You are completing a mission that most people are too afraid to embark on, and you are needed.
So your mission
I
is...
raised the money.
So look, her mission is to raise money for what, Dodash?
To have my loose skin removed.
That's not saving the world. That's vanity. That's for you. That doesn't benefit nobody. That's not any noble embarkment to get on. Nobody cares about that.
Because I had lost over 100 pounds.
You keep saying that in every single video. You keep talking about past tense. What about today? What about today? Go live. Go live, stand in front of the camera, full body, stand in front of the camera, and then say that. Don't deceive these people, because we're not deceived. You're talking about years ago. You keep doing this every single time to deceive people so they could give you money.
And there were so many people trying to stop me. But there were...
You know what's so crazy about this, guys? Let me give you a little understanding about social media. One thing I don't like about social media is people will post things on social media that is going to get a reaction. And then when they get the reaction, they claim, I'm being bullied, I'm being harassed. I'm like, do you not see what you posting on social media? Do you not see the images that you post on social media? So hold up. You know you're posting stuff on social media that is not normal, that is going to make people talk about you. And then when they talk about you, you play the victim?
Also so many people who were rooting for me. So always remember the people who are rooting for you, and do not let the people who are mad because it's not them stop you. You keep raising money. You keep doing what you're doing.
In other words, she's going to keep on begging for money, keep on asking for money, and keep on fleecing the flock, even though she's making money.
Keep trying to save animals and build a better life.
You're not saving animals, Dodash. You're saving yourself. And that's the problem. You just finished dry begging for people to pay your rent. That's not helping nobody. You're taking from everybody.
Or you raise money for a cause that you feel is beneficial to the world and to you. Do not let anybody stop you or come against you. I was fine. I was living a regular life until I wanted to do better. Until I wanted better for myself.
You mean until you wanted to take everybody's money and live a free life where you don't got to work, but everybody else got to get up in the morning to go to their 9 to 5. Now imagine this, guys. You good people got to get up in the morning, go to your 9 to 5. You got to fight with traffic, crazy drivers, crazy coworkers, your supervisor getting on your last nerve. And then Dodash come along and say, hey, I got bills to pay. Send me your money. When she's the one who told you good people to quit your job and come on YouTube, because YouTube, everybody's making all this money. So you need to come on over to YouTube, start a channel, and keep on coming, keep showing up, keep posting, keep posting. A lot of you did that and you're broke right now.
I didn't have the money for it, and I clearly, a lot of people won't agree, I clearly heard God say, not only are you going to lose 100 pounds and share your journey with the world, I shared my whole 100-pound weight loss.
Nobody cares about a 100-pound weight loss. Nobody cares. I don't care, and nobody cares. You use that to enrich yourself. That is not today. That's yesteryear. The surgery and everything that you did, that pretty much flopped. I'm just calling it what it is. It flopped. You got played by the surgeon. They played you because they got paid. You got played because the results that you got yesteryear is not here today. So stop living in the past and focus on what you're dealing with today. You need a reality check. Stop using the same old yesteryear content as if though you did something today. You didn't accomplish anything because the results that you got yesteryear is gone. Again, go live, Dodash, live, and talk that talk in front of the camera and show people a live workout in front of the camera. Go do it.
Online, but you're also going to raise money for the loose skin removal surgery.
That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to raise money again, guys. If you really, look, guys, again, what she's doing, in my humble opinion, is she's trying to raise money again for a new surgery. That's what she's doing, guys. Because the first surgery, it flopped. The results that she got back then is no longer there. Everything came back. And what she's trying to do now is get a new surgery done. Put it together, guys. That's what she's doing.
And I raised over $24,000. And that should tell you right there that if people are willing to help you, that you should keep going.
Notice, if people are willing to help you, do you see her focus? Her focus is not getting a job. Her focus is not making her own money and help herself. Her focus is getting people to pay her bills.
This beautiful soul, Mikayla, receives so much backlash.
Stop using Mikayla's death. That is wrong. You never knew her. You don't even know nothing about her. You said in the beginning you don't even know what about her story. So what are you talking about her for? Imagine this, guys. She's using this woman's death to promote and enrich herself. This is sick, bro. Matter of fact, this is the thumbnail right here. This is the thumbnail. I'm switching my thumbnail up. This is the thumbnail I'm supposed to be using. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Yep. Let me get another one just in case. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm switching my thumbnail to this because she's using Mikayla's death, guys. Imagine that. This woman is dead, bro. She ain't even talking about this woman's program, what she did for the animals, nothing. She's just focusing on using her for personal gain. That's sick.
But let me tell you why people want to come against you when you're raising money.
Why they want to do it?
They're crabs in a bucket.
Really?
They don't want you to get out. If they got to work a 9 to 5, if they got to work hard for their money, they want you to do it too. They can't believe that somebody will help you and give you a handout. They call it begging. Well, baby, call me a beggar.
You see that? You see that, guys? She knows she's the beggar, guys. This is sick. Why are you folks tolerating this? If a man did this, he would not be able to survive on social media, man. If a black man came on social media doing this, he would be gone. Y'all would not tolerate that. But for some reason, you give Doe Dash a pass, where she's able to come online, beg for money every day, and y'all just give her all y'all money. Listen what she said about the 9 to 5 people, fam.
If they got to work hard for their money, they want you to do it too.
If they work hard for their money, they want you to do it too. So in other words, she don't want to work hard like you 9 to 5 folk. She don't want to work hard like you. She want the easy route.
They're crabs in a bucket. They don't want you to get out. If they got to work a 9 to 5, if they got to work hard for their money, they want you to do it too.
Do you see how she's looking down on you folks that work a 9 to 5? She thinks she's better than you. DoDash believes she's better than you because she's on YouTube. She believes that you ain't ish. Because she's saying that you got to work hard for yours. Why should she? But yet she's begging you guys to pay her rent.
They can't believe that somebody will help you and give you a handout. They call it begging. Well, baby, call me a beggar.
Wow. Do you see how she made it all about her? Her video is not about Mikayla taking her life because she was bullied. It's about her enriching herself, using another woman's death for personal gain.
Because I'm doing something that is beneficial when you'd probably take the money and use it for something that has no benefit to anybody.
Whoa. Let's park the car right there. Park the car right here. Let's listen to that again, guys. It makes no sense.
I'm doing something that is beneficial.
Beneficial to who?
When you'd probably take the money and use it for something that has no benefit to anybody.
And that's exactly what your surgery is for. That is exactly what you're doing. You're using it for something that doesn't benefit nobody but yourself. Like, you're a walking contradiction. It doesn't make no sense what you're saying. Did y'all get that? This is crazy. Listen to that again.
I'm doing something that is beneficial when you'd probably take the money and use it for something that has no benefit to anybody.
That's what she's using the money for. All the money you guys donate does nothing for anybody. She's not helping the homeless. She's not helping the poor. She's not donating to anybody in need. It's all for her benefit.
So you keep doing what you are doing. And if you see anyone coming against anyone,
meaning herself,
who is trying to do something better for their lives and for the world,
your surgery and what you're doing with these surgeries that you're paying for is not benefiting the world. It's not. It's all selfish vanity. It's vain. That's all it is.
don't join them.
She's basically saying, don't frequent channels that talk about her and critique her content. You understand? She's saying, don't watch their videos because they're trying to stop somebody from being successful. DoDash have a pattern of deleting all her videos. We have all her videos. All the content creators that talk about DoDash, at least I know I do. I got all her videos. Every video is downloaded. Anytime she upload, I download. Period. I don't even watch her videos. I just download the video.
Let them wallow in their sorrow.
Do you see? Let them wallow in their sorrow. Didn't the other day she told you have to get them with kindness? You have to be kind to people. You have to be uplifting. You have to come to work. Remember she told you all of that mumbo jumbo? Now she's telling you to let them wallow in their sorrow.
They're just afraid to ask. They're afraid to do more.
No, we're not going to ask and we're not going to do more and we're not going to beg. You understand? Adults, and we don't do that. Adults realize that we got to go work. We got to go through the struggle because we just don't want to put ourselves in a position of begging people to pay our rent. I understand some people have hard times, but a real adult, especially a grown man, it's very hard for him to literally beg for somebody to pay their rent. You know what I mean? A real man is going to try to figure it out the best he could. If it means cutting back on expenses, if it means living within your means, making better choices, he's going to have to figure something out. Do something to make a few dollars, something to get that bill paid.
They'd rather throw stones and sit in their rocking chair talking bad about everybody.
Nobody's in a rocking chair. That's for old people that's in a rocking chair that's probably sitting around. But then again, I got me a rocking chair, so can't really say it's for old people. I like rocking chairs. It's comfortable. But why is she saying rocking chair? She targeting me? Think about that. Who else is in a rocking chair? She's targeting me, guys. That was for me, fam. Because in my videos, I have a rocking chair, so she was targeting me. But she said we're throwing stones. Nobody's throwing stones. We're using your words against you.
Then try to build a better life for themselves and for this world.
So you getting skin removed is making the world a better place. That's what you're saying? In comparison to the woman that took her life, you're comparing your life to her life. Even with her mental illnesses and other issues that she was dealing with, she was doing better than you. At least she had love for animals. You don't got no love for nobody but yourself. And that's sick.
If they can't have it, you can't have it. That's their problem. You keep going towards the mission.
What mission and who are you talking to? Your audience don't got none of these problems. That's you. You're projecting. You're the one. You're talking to yourself. At this point, she's trying to motivate herself.
Don't you dare stop. You keep pushing. You keep doing what it is you're doing. So many people. Even recently, I needed help. People don't like it.
Notice how she keep talking about herself, guys. She used Mikayla's death just to enrich herself.
You want to know why I lost 2,000 subscribers?
Because you're a horrible content creator. Because you gaslight. Because you scam people. Because you're not truthful or trustworthy. And the people have spoken. When you lose that many subscribers in 1 month, that was an influx of people that pretty much woke up at the same time. They all woke up. You understand? The seeds have finally grown because they were planted a long time ago. And finally they started to germinate and boom, they woke up. And once they saw you for who you were, they unsubscribed.
Because I wasn't afraid to let people know I needed help. And when I did nothing wrong.
Yes, you scammed the people. You told everybody that you saved $1,000 because you read some book called The Richest Man in Babylon, which is a joke because the audio book is on YouTube. And we know you didn't even watch that because people like you don't read. Because if you did, you would know YouTube's terms of service. And all you do is clickbait and violate the guidelines. So you told everybody that you saved 10% of your earnings and you were able to save up $1,000 in a 2-week span. I got the video. So if that's the case, you made $10,000. Where's the money? Where's the money that you claim you were able to save 10%? See, you didn't do the math. See that? Let's go.
When I let people know I need help, that turns people off.
Of course it turned people off because nobody don't want to see a 40-plus-year-old woman begging on YouTube. It don't make no sense. 40-plus years old, begging everybody to pay your rent, pay your car note, pay your gas bill. And why did you go retitle all your videos? You did that because I was the one that exposed your videos. I exposed the fact that you were in violation of YouTube's guidelines. And you went and retitled multiple videos. Why didn't you keep them the same? Scared? I got all the screenshots of the original titles. I could do a whole new video on how DoDash retitled all her videos because I got the screenshot of the original titles.
Most people think that they need to suffer and work hard.
Guys, look at the place she live in. Look at that place she live in, guys. Mr. Skinny brought it out in his video. Like I said, make sure you check out his platform because he did a video about her too. I want to make sure that he get his views, make sure that people get the information that he put out there as well. And he said he wasn't going to do no more videos about DoDash, but sometimes you just got to make another one. You know what I'm saying? Because there was one time I said I'm not making no more videos, and I had to come back on the scene because I realized that, you know, all these YouTubers was making videos, and I'm like, hold up, all y'all making videos all of a sudden? When I been did this already, and when I did it, y'all all condemned me, and now y'all all want to start acting like y'all on the front line? Nah. Taking my original position now. But the point that I'm making here, guys, is Mr. Skinny in his video, he talked about how DoDash said that she moved from some place. She never moved, guys. DoDash never moved. She's still in the same place. She told all of y'all that she moved, blah, blah, blah. She ain't moved nowhere. Look at that place, guys. Does she look like she's struggling? Look at the backdrop. Look at the entrance of the door, the window, the open side window right there where you can put the flowers on. She got the drapes, you know what I'm saying? The little lamps, the end tables. Does she look like she's struggling, bro? Does she look like she's struggling? Does she look like she's up for eviction, guys? Come on now. But she want to tell you guys that she's suffering and struggling.
What they want. I was tired of suffering, so I asked.
She said she was tired of struggling, suffering. Does that background look like suffering? No. And that's why I keep telling you guys, you have a lot of YouTubers that love to act like they suffering and struggling, and it's like they panhandle on social media. Just like when you see people in the street panhandling, and then when the end of the day come, they jump into a Mercedes Benz and go home to their nice pearly gate house. That's what they do, guys. Shout out to Kevin for the membership. Appreciate you joining Team Ringo. And shout out to Robert for the $4.99. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. All right, so based on the image in the background, Dodash is not living in the project. She's not suffering, right? She's not going through no struggle. It is what it is. And she don't got no kids. Remember that, guys. Dodash got no kids. She got no husband. She have no responsibilities. So I don't know why she acting like she's suffering when you got folks out here that got kids and they got real bills and responsibilities to take care of.
Help. And many of you will rather suffer than ask for help. I'm not you. And when you get the help you need, not only better yourself, but help better the world. Don't even focus on those people who are calling you a scam or fraud or this or that.
They're calling you that. Your viewers are not being called a scam or a fraud. It's you. You're projecting your issues on your viewers, gaslighting them. That's what she's doing, guys, all day.
Or making videos or saying things. You will never stop me, and you cannot stop me.
You're losing all your subscribers. You're being stopped. Trust and believe that. By the pure fact you're losing all your subscribers, you are being stopped. Because it's not up to me, it's up to your viewers. And the more people I can reach with my content about you, that's the best thing that could be done. No different than when I expose a pulpit pimping pastor and people leave the church. That's the best satisfaction I can have, is knowing that people are leaving that church, getting out of that pulpit pimping pastor's church. You know what I mean? So you are losing.
Don't let them stop you. You keep believing in the mission and you keep moving towards where you're trying to go.
Dodash, next time you do videos claiming that you're suffering, don't use that background right there at all. The background look too clean. It don't look like somebody that's suffering. It doesn't. I'm sorry. If somebody see that background and they hear you talking about my rent is due, they're not buying it. They're not. At least go outside, go where the trash cans are and lay down by the trash cans and do your videos there.
Because people are only messing with you because they're afraid to mess with themselves.
They're messing with you because they're afraid of messing with themselves. I don't know. That sounds kind of funny right there, fam.
They're afraid to look in the mirror. They're afraid to...
You're afraid to look in the mirror.
Go hard. They're afraid to believe. They're afraid to push. They're afraid to ask. They're afraid. So when they see you not afraid, it intimidates them.
Oh, boy.
Mikayla Rains, we stand with you.
Now she's saying she's stand with Mikayla Rain and she's dead. She's saying she's stand with Mikayla. She didn't donate. She never talked about her. But she's saying we stand with you. I'm telling you, man.
Anybody else who is trying to make a change for themselves and for the world, we stand with you.
Fake. This is fake. All that she's doing here is fake. Love bombing, faking, gaslighting viewers.
So you keep making your videos. You keep commenting. I'm not stopping.
Well, we don't want you to stop. Keep on and we keep it on.
And it's only going to get better. And
It's not going to get better for you. It's going to get better for us.
only going to get madder. And that's your problem. Because I'm not afraid like you.
That stare right there is sinister, bro. We got to get that image right there, fam. Hold on. I got to get an image of that. You know what I'm saying? This stare right here is diabolical, bro. Like, for real. That's a diabolical stare down, bro. Got to get my screenshot, man. Hold on a second. Okay, let me get my screenshot of this mess. Got to use that as a thumbnail, too. Let me see. Why this thing not working? Okay. Use that in some future thumbnails. You know? Got to do that sometimes. You know how it is, guys. It is what it is. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, her video's about done. That's about it. Yeah, so again, DoDash used that woman's death because that woman took her own life, right? Because they're claiming that she was harassed by people, harassed by her friends, and all this other junk because of her love for animals. And so she decided to go take her life. I don't believe the story. I just don't believe that. I believe that somebody purposely took that woman out and made it look like she took herself out. I just don't believe the story. Because if you got love for animals, you want to stay alive for the animals because that's what's keeping you alive. So when I look at the fact that Mikayla was in love with animals and that was her life, she's not going to go harm herself. You understand? It's just like they told you Steven Twitch boss took his own life. That's a lie. He was murdered. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube channel where she was a part of have over 2 million subscribers. They were making big money. And all they're doing now is making fundraisers, raising money. It's all about money. And they needed Mikayla out of the way. That's the way I see it. Her being out of the way brings in the money. Y'all got to understand how these blood sacrifices work. I don't believe that she took her life. I don't believe that. But DoDash used her death, allegedly, in order to enrich herself so that people could donate. And I really believe that DoDash is trying to get people to pay for a new surgery. I suggest all of you viewers tell DoDash to, number one, go live and do live workouts so the world can see her results. Because all she do is lie to you. That's all she do is lie. And all the comments on DoDash page is bought comments. She paid for comments, guys. Those are not real people commenting. If you go read her comments under that video, they're not real comments. The comments makes no sense when you read them. Based on the video, if you notice, nobody's talking about the video. Nobody, all the comments, nobody's talking about the actual video. None. It's weird. When you go read the comments, you're like, nah, she's paying for these comments, bro. She's paying for them. So it is what it is, guys. I'm going to get up on out of here. Ringo TV Reactions. Salute you. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next video. We out of here. Peace. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.